Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a look again. Euro currency. So yesterday intraday setup that we have prepared worked perfect. Market has hit precisely 113.30 target, but currently it's more interesting what we should expect nearest time. So what performance in the euro currency could happen. In general, I'm more gravitating to the idea that it seems that the further upward action might happen on euro currency. I'm not now speaking about maybe challenging on this top and continuation with this big ABCD, which is actually also possible, but probably not on this week. First of all, on this week, the overbought stands slightly high above the market, so around 1470. And from that standpoint of view, even theoretically, breakout of the top hardly is possible. But some minor continuation here with some moving inside of this consolidation is quite possible. There's a few reasons. First of all, you could see that market has returned back in this consolidation. So it's always market protects the previous consolidations from the return back. So when market drop out of it, it became a problem to return, and you could see that what has happened here is the market was testing twice this area before it returned back. But when it returns, the range of this consolidation becomes available for the market movement without any big barriers, except maybe some fib levels that stands inside of it. But I'm now speaking about the nature of support resistance area. So from that standpoint of view, we could get further action. On the cross-market analysis, you also could see, for example, on the Great British Pound, market stands near the top preparing the challenge and breakout. On the gold market, we will consider today a bit later in a separate video, but also there we have the bullish upside target. So from that standpoint of view, it's logical to suggest that we will get on euro currency some other additional upside potential. Besides, if you take a look, for example, on the combined look at the dollar and the 10-year bonds, you could see that on the dollar you could see weakness, it's dropping the same way as the euro currency is rising. But on the 10-year bonds, or in general in yields, you do not see any big changes. So mostly yield stands flat, even has moved slightly higher. Yesterday, the 30-year bond has hit the 5% level. It means that the problem stands with the confidence in the United States dollar. So yields are not dropping. So we could suggest that, well, it's logical performance if the yield would start dropping here, rising demand and decreasing the yield. That's logical, but you can see this flat, that the yield actually stands flat, and it means that it's really problems with the United States dollar directly. So from that standpoint of view, we consider the chances that euro currency will keep going higher. So nearest upside target, if you take a look at the fall time frame chart, here's what we have. That's our yesterday target. Completed perfectly. Confluence area has been broken. I just keep these levels to show you. Overall upside action here stands not too fast. So you can see that the CD leg slightly slower than the AB. But here market actually has no big resistance area except 1378, next fib resistance. So XOP target will be 114.55 approximately. So that's what the things that we need to consider. Today, probably I wouldn't take any new longs by the two reasons. First of all, as I said, this is a bit slower. We've got Gartley's people to sell, suggesting the pullback. That's the actual reason. Besides, on the hourly chart, you could see that the butterfly that we have discussed also has been completed. 1618 butterfly is perfectly. Entry yesterday also was nice. So in general, hand shorts that we talked about has completed its target. So its minimum target is done. So mostly we said that this hand shorts worked nice. And for now, I would consider some pullback if you'd like to take the long position. areas around 1234, 1235 seems interesting for that, because retracement to this level will not break anything. Maybe even small retracement might be, because market is not at every bot. But anyway, today it would be better to wait for a pullback and see what particular levels market could reach. We are not considering levels below this one. It's just because in this case the overall picture will be broken, because market will erase a whole upper direction that has happened and actually return back below this natural support resistance, which is actual neckline. So this is not good for this particular pattern if you will see the sharp drop below this area. So market should stay in moderate pullbacks, moderate retracement. Besides, it should stay somewhere inside of this new consolidation. So 1230 theoretically, 1235 might be tested, but lower it will be not good sign for a bullish context. So that's our view currently on euro currency as the bottom line. We are watching for those who would like to take the long position, but it will be better to wait for a pullback and watch for it for another 1-2 sessions, maybe, and see what levels might be reached. For scalp traders, if you would like to take the short position, well, of course you could do this, but as you could see, overall upper direction stand relatively strong, and it actually carries lots of risk to trying to short market in the current moment. Although, as you can see, stop could be placed really tight, so just above this area. From that standpoint of view, maybe it makes sense. I don't know. So I would say that it is possible, but risks are higher than usual. And you could see that on the daily chart, context is also turning bullish. We have unconfirmed trend stands on the bullish side, and it might be changed only if market will collapse and close somewhere below 112 area today. We could get the big bearish grabber, but currently, for now, I don't see what particular reasons might happen to push your currency significantly lower. So that in total is what we have. So see you next time.